I cannot hit this guy for the life of me. There we go. There we go. I don't want to see your face, creeper. That's right. Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Building with BdoubleO. It's about freaking time. I tweeted out, I believe it was Sunday, maybe, and said that Tuesday, I don't remember. It was 2 days ago, and I said, definitely going to be a Building with BdoubleO on this day. And this is several days later, and I missed it. I missed the deadline that I set for myself by a couple of days. And that was very, very disappointing. To you and to me, I'm so sorry. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. Things just... I really don't know what's going on. I mean, here's the first thing. I've got multiple ideas here that I want to do, and I couldn't really just decide on what I wanted to do and what I thought would be best for you guys. The thing is, overthinking it is not a good idea. Overthinking it paralyzes you. It causes paralysis. There's an old saying, you can't move a parked car. And I think I've even said this before in the past. And boy, was I parked thinking, you know, what's a great way to keep this series as entertaining as possible for you. Well, you know what's not a great way? Not doing the series. How about that? So I apologize. And you know, life kind of does some things to you. Like we started the Pixelmon thing, and I did not anticipate enjoying it as much as I have. I have been really, really obsessed with that Pixelmon, and it has really soaked up a lot of my Minecraft time. Like when I start up Minecraft, I've just wanted to do Pixelmon because I'm enjoying it so much. And I think the majority of you will say, do what you want, do what you're enjoying, and that produces the best video. And I think most everybody agrees with that. But there are some audience members that don't tolerate and can't understand certain things like that. So, but to you, still, I am sorry. Like, it's no excuse, even still. Come on back in, boys. Time to herd up the cows once more. So, yeah, I appreciate all of you that have been understanding in the slight delay in the series. That boy just ran away as quick as he possibly could. I would like to get rid of, like, a couple more, 2 more of these. Oh, let's just give them to a baby, shall we? You deserve it, little guy. But anyway, here we are. What I really wanted to talk to you about today is how I see the future of Minecraft. I get asked all the time when people say, what's your job? What do you do? And inevitably, Minecraft comes up in the conversation because that is my job. You know, I mean, it's other things as well, but Minecraft is the majority of what has got me to where I am now. They say, well, what's your plan? What's your plan for when that's not popular anymore? Guys, figure it out, cows. Figure it out. There you go. There you go. And there's some wheat for you. Oh. Well, now I have an odd number. Throw it on the ground. Throw it on the ground. There we go. So it for years, for about 5 years now, I've really thought, what is going to happen to Minecraft? What's going to happen to this game? When is it going to die? When is it going to, you know, lose its popularity and nobody's going to play it anymore? And I think I've finally come up with my response to that and what my thoughts are. And I think this is going to be pretty accurate. You can mark this date down in history. But what I presume, here's what I think is going to happen to Minecraft, because I see a lot of people even in the comments section or, you know, on Twitter and stuff, asking, you know, or saying, you know, Minecraft is dead. What are you going to do? It certainly isn't as popular as it was, is it? Oops, I got to turn off. I got to turn off my Discord. I've been chatting with my best friend Jay. Everybody's my best friend, by the way. If you're my best friend and you're watching this, you're my best friend too, okay? Hold on, let me turn that off. I'll be right back. I'm back. I took care of that screw, Jay. So, here we go. This is it, everybody. This is it. You're about to hear about the future of Minecraft. This is it. This is a big day. A very big day. You're going to hear exactly what's going to happen to this game. Let's see. I'm working out a pathway. If you didn't notice, I'm just working this thing out. So bear with me while I do this and talk at the same time. Very good. I'm a very good son. Cobblestone? Oh, I got plenty. So, Minecraft came on the scene super hot. Very, very hot. Very, very popular. And it has remained very popular for quite some time. Bad news, sad news, and probably all of you are aware, it's going to lose its popularity. The popularity is going to shrink and become less of what it was. That's life. That's how things work. That's the circle of life. Things just, they come and go. Okay, let's see. That's not. We need at least 2. So we got to dig this back. Doom, 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 and I'll shape it later. So Minecraft is already diminished in popularity slightly. Some of you are just discovering it for the first time, and that's how you've kind of stumbled upon building with BdoubleO, and that's great. But after 5 years or so, 6 years, it doesn't have quite the steam that it used to have, and that's cool. That's how it works. But I am confident in saying that this game will never, ever die. And I've talked about that with this series. I am 100% confident in the fact that I don't think this series is ever going to die. It's always going to be there in some shape, form, or fashion. Yeah, you can tell. Okay, you saw my hand there. Pixelmon. You can thank them for that. It's never going to fully die. This series is never going to fully die. Minecraft is never going to fully die. But it will have a hiatus. There will be times where it's not quite, doesn't quite have the steam that it used to. But okay, I think we got to go to sleep. But this pathway is working out pretty nice. I think this isn't so bad. I don't think this will be the main pathway in, but this is something that's been bugging me for quite some time because we've got this pathway up here. It's connected to nothing. So we got to get something worked out here. But a great comparison. Here is my comparison for you and the look into the future of Minecraft. Legos. Legos are a toy that have been around for ages and ages and ages and ages. I know, no matter how old you are, you, when you were a kid, had a Lego set or played with Legos or some form of Legos before. And it goes, through all of its lifespan, Lego has gone through ups and downs in popularity. That's very, very evident. And you can even look to right now. And right now, Lego is really, really popular. Just search YouTube. These Lego video games, extremely, extremely popular. I think now that Microsoft is, this might sound like blasphemy, but now that Microsoft has its hands on Minecraft, I think that it will be something that's going to be around for decades. Decades and decades and decades. In the hands of kind of an indie developer, you can pretty much count on that developer probably getting tired of, well, look at it. Notch. He got tired of dealing with all the drama, people getting really mad and hating on him and blah, 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 all this stuff. He got tired of it, and instead of just quitting development, he handed it off to a reputable company that he believes will continue the development of his game, the game that he made and loves so much. So, that's probably the first time that I've thought Microsoft is probably going to do good things for us, because they have a Lego type product that can be popular forever as long as you got ideas flowing. New ideas, new concepts coming, new updates and stuff like that, which they are kind of a little bit slow on, but I think we have discussed in the past why that is. But that's what I think. I think we're going to see some downs and we're going to see some ups in the whole lifespan of Minecraft, but I would not be surprised if in 20 years your children are playing this game or some form of it. I don't know. I don't know exactly. Who knows? Who would have thought that Lego would have, Lego guys, Lego pieces that you could put on top of a thing that would connect to your computer and start up a Lego video game. Nobody would have thought of that back 20 years ago, right? 30 years ago. But that's what happened. So, there is a future for Minecraft because it's just got this long-lasting, lifelong appeal. When the first person picked up Legos and started building and doing things with it, it's this. I guarantee it was a very similar feeling that you felt when you first logged into Minecraft for the very first time. So that's my thoughts. I have a hard time. I'm not a great communicator. When I get something in my head and I have a hard time communicating it out to you guys, especially when I'm trying to build and do stuff in game. But I feel like I kind of accurately display my thoughts on where I think this game is headed, where the future of Minecraft is headed, where the future of like Minecraft YouTubers is headed. That's kind of neat. It's something, and that's optimistic, it's optimistic thought process, but I think it's right. So, yeah, I don't know if that question's ever crossed your mind, but maybe it's a good hypothesis, a good potential answer for those of you. It certainly set my mind at ease. Watch it just flat out die in a couple months. Please tell me I have a bunch of cobblestone over here. Okay, that's not what I needed. Ooh, I like this. That's nice. I do like that. It's a huge improvement, I think. We did good things making those lions last episode. That was all right. Another thing. We're going to do something, and I figured out what we're going to do, and it's going to be fantastic. But another thing, I get asked quite frequently about the texture pack, the resource pack. A lot of people ask me if they say, hey, am I allowed to use your textures in my pack? I was just asked by somebody on the Unturned server, a friend on there. And, oh, by the way, if you haven't subbed to my other channel, this is now my Minecraft channel. If you didn't catch that from a couple months ago, this is my Minecraft channel, BdoubleO 100. Bdubs with Cheese, my other channel, is where I upload other games. And I just started a little B-Team action series with Generic B over there. So go sub to that if you want to check that out. I got a really fun video up there already. But anyway, yeah, so here is my general thought and consensus on using you know, the textures that I've made for my resource pack in for your own distribution. I love the fact that people have seen this and they're like, wow, if I manipulate the vanilla texture pack or my own texture pack or resource pack, it can kind of reignite the game for me. I love that. That makes me so happy. So I've seen a lot of people doing that lately. By the way, what we're going to do today, we're going to complete this building, or at least get the exterior all put together and get started on this interior, which is going to be pretty complex, I believe. But my thoughts on that, okay? Here's what I feel and think. A lot of these textures, like for instance, this texture right here, this one I made. Every line, every pixel, all that stuff I made, but I used the brick texture in game as a reference. Here's another example. This one, I used, I believe it was a John Smith cobblestone texture as a reference. Now that one I made, which isn't great, but this one's great. And I used that as a reference. I kind of scaled it down and then did some other manipulation to it and stuff to make it work for what I was going for. So a lot of these textures I've used in game. I've used in game already vanilla textures and just kind of manipulated them and changed them to work for this resource pack. Obviously, I'm not distributing it for any financial gain or anything like that. None of that's going on. Let's start doing this thing, by the way. So none of that. But yeah, I'm just, you know, I'm making a 16 by 16 texture pack using some other textures and in-game textures. Mojang has made a lot of the textures that I've kind of used and changed. Andesite. I mean, that's cobblestone. I just made it darker. So this isn't like I made these. That one, yes. A couple other ones, yes. But it's not like I straight up made these. Now, I think this is just straight across, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Cool. And I need stone, looks like, too. Interesting. I need to change the andesite block as well. I think I have some stone over here. But anyway... I don't have any claim to these. I can't say, yeah, these are mine, don't touch them. That's not something that I can do, and I wouldn't do that. But what I suggest is do it yourself, because you will get some great satisfaction out of that. Trust me. If you just kind of use some of your own concepts and ideas to create your own textures, you'll feel it will give you a much greater feeling of satisfaction. Trust me. Instead of just taking the ones that I did, because then you're just having like a manipulate, like you just kind of taken mine and added your own. I think you would feel much happier doing your own thing. Now, of course, if you're like, hey, this you know, one block of these couple blocks are like perfect, I want to add them into mine, do it. Goodness sakes. It's not my freaking, I mean, you know, you guys know what I'm saying, I hope. So go ahead, use them in your own packs if you so desire. But I encourage you to do your own thing too, because you'll love it. Trust me. Huge satisfaction. Boop, boop. Did I say we're building this thing? I think I said we're going to build this thing. Yes, I did. Okay. So what we're going to do on this side, we had it recess in the middle. 1, 2, 3 little thing, and then this. So it actually recesses in 4 blocks. And that cuts out a bit of our space. We're going to have a little room over here. A little room over here. Not much. And when we lose that space here, if we were to do the same thing on this side, duplicate it, where we come in, here's the wall, and come in again, we're going to have like a 5 block wide area to work in, and that's not going to be good. So we're going to build it out. We're going to come out this way to make up for the loss of space going inward. Now, this is not Etho approved, everybody. He's going to be very disappointed in old Bdubs if he saw me doing this, so do not tell him. Thank you. But we're just going to cover this up and kind of terraform a bit here. I may even leave a little bit of a little cut in the earth right here, depending on what we have to do to work this out. But once we get this in here, so we come across, let's get some of our building blocks back on the bar. Here, that, and that. Very good. Okay, boom. And then 1, 2. See how this is different than that one, but that's okay. And then we go 3 here, and then get rid of that. Bring this over. Build some land for us to walk on, and we'll make it solid ground. Don't you worry. In due time. Oh, and also those people that have been saying get that master ball, Bdubs. Don't worry. I'm checking it every once in a while. I've already checked it once during this recording. So it has not showed up. On August 4th, there's a master ball on Pixelmon. And old Bdubs has got to get it. Okay. That's cool. This works. Yeah, this works. I'm almost thinking of doing like let's go like that, and then this. Give me one of these. I need one of these. Thank you. Thank you. Boom. And get back on my bar, please. Boom. And what we're going to do, we're going to knock this wall out. It's going to be a little bit of an abnormality in our build. But the back door is going to be here. This will also gain us a little more space to work with. A couple more blocks to work with. But little abnormalities like this sort of stuff adds interest to the build, as we know, right? We know this. We Bdubs schooled. We know how this works. This, and yeah, I think that's good. So let's take a step back and see how this is going to kind of set into our terrain. I think that's going to be gorgeous. I do feel that having this up there, I had this fence, which I really love, this detail. I think maybe we just come straight across. So the fence still serves a purpose, but it's not like this huge, weird cliff that this is dangling on. But I think this is going to sit really nicely into our terrain. It's going to be a nice build that'll be worth peeking at. Don't you move, skeletons. Now we've got this little tree farm over here. I think we're going to harvest a little bit. I think this is kind of a cool, you harvest around, you get all the leaves for your usage, and then later you come through and you chop it down a tree. So you're like, oh, okay, that one's ready for the tree trunk to be harvested. It's a pretty cool concept. I think it's all right. It is nice having all these trees over here, just easy. Oh, well, we gotta let everyone know this one's ready for collecting. Get rid of all the leaves. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I kind of like that. That's good. But anyway, I feel pretty good about this. I feel very good. First of all, I feel extremely good about having a building with BdoubleO here for you. And especially getting back into the groove and playing some more. Oh, it feels good. But on top of that, the fact that we made something happen here, we accomplished something that it's been just weighing on us. What an ugly eyesore. You're walking through this wonderful town, which again, not finished, but it's a beautiful place. Ooh, actually, I've got an extra door here. Oh, never mind. And then we had this big eyesore. Now, we got to do something with all this, right? So that doesn't look so weird. But come up here now. Go down here. Grass is still growing a little bit. We'll bone meal that up a wee bit as well. Bam. Flower go away. Yeah. It just settles us in real nice. I like it. Get that out of here. But the final touch, the last piece of resistance. Hello? How did I get this? Ooh, let's place it somewhere fantastic. Could have been better. That's okay. Now we have to go through and we have to kind of leaf this thing up a little bit. Get some leaves rolling around here. And we've got this really overgrown feel that we want to do. Oops. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We're going to do a nice mixture of the regular leaves and the pine or the spruce leaves. And I'm doing this kind of in a weird way. We'll see. I didn't go and look, basically, at what I did before, so I'm kind of just flinging. I'm just going by the seat of my pantyhose, and I think it's going to be okay. That's probably the best way to do anything in the random section of Minecraft, isn't it? Okay, let's bring that down. Bring you there. How did we do? Pretty darn good if you ask me. That looks fantastic. I love it. Okay, let's bring a little action down here. This is going to be a great spot for this. We go there, and we'll carry this up onto the roof too. Here, and then here. Oh, place? Oh, no. Oh, it won't place there. That's right. But maybe we'll kind of bedraggle it down the side like so, and then do a little bedraggle right there. One of these has to hang down, and it's going to be this one. It's nighttime. Oh my gosh. Sleep. Bdubs, sleep. I know I can only sleep at night. Jeez. Master Ball still isn't there on the server, on the Crewcraft server. So, still waiting. It still says August 4th, so hopefully it's going to be there later today. I keep my freaking eyes on it. Anyway, let's go get some of these leaves in here, like so. Just random, and then we'll connect them with these. Make the connection. Oh, yeah. Yes. Uh-huh. That's nice. Yeah, reach the ground. That's good. And then we'll hit this side up a little bit. Now, the roof, I just did it kind of flat on top. It doesn't need, it's a factory, you know, it doesn't need to be anything super special. So I think it's okay the way it is. Boom, boom, connect those up. Very good. This is where kind of the textures that we use in the building almost don't end up mattering. But the fact that they're there, we know they're there, and that's what matters. That the textures are behind there. It just gives you that good feeling, like you know you did something your mom's gonna be proud of. Connect. Connect. Yeah. Now it looks like an ivy covered. How's this look in comparison to the other side? I mean, I think that does look nice. Giving the you know, we want it to look like, you can see if you let ivy grow, or vines, or I think ivy or something. I don't know the exact botanical name for it, but if you let it go, it will totally encase something, and that's kind of the look we're going for. We did more vines over here. Okay, what looks better? That's the question of the day. What looks better? This? It's got some more brighter textures in it. Still looks covered, though. Does that look better? Or does, come on down here, this look better? You let me know. Again, the textures behind aren't super important to us, and they're still covered up on the other side. I'm not going to weigh in. I have my thoughts, but I'm not going to weigh in. That's up to you guys. Okay? But anyway, we back, baby. Building with BdoubleO is here for you. And like I said, I'm going to try to keep this as regular as possible. The Crewcraft stuff, you know, we got the majority of the start and that hype is done. So now time to kind of settle in and start doing other things. So I think we can get back into this. And there, like I said, there are some other series that I really, really want to get cranking on. There's going to be a couple of really fun series that I'm going to be doing on the Bdubs with Cheese channel. So I do recommend going there, subbing there, and but only if you're interested in stuff other than Minecraft. If you're not, you're gonna be wasting your time. Okay? But anyway, that's it for today. I love you guys to death, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.